Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire, and I'm your host for today's show. And before I even go anywhere, the World Cup has reached to its quarterfinals. Yes. And I would want you guys to comment down before we go into today's show. Who are you rooting for? Because the one I was rooting for, well, they disappointed me. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to talk about obviously the window transfer. Manchester United haven't gotten any midfielder yet after Casemiro's departure. We are also going to touch on the basis of the World Cup. Who are Manchester United players that are still in the World Cup that are qualified to the quarterfinals? And we have a lot to talk about when it comes to obviously Michael Carrick and his decisions to bringing in midfielders. Obviously, in the midfield is where Manchester needs to put more effort, and we have a lot. We have a lot to talk about. I've been missing you guys. I've missed you, and I hope you missed me too. I hope I'm not. This is not a one-way love. I hope I love you. You love me. We love each other. All right. But before I do anything or say anything, let me remind you to hit the subscribe button if you find value in these conversations. That's only by subscribing, liking, sharing, so that you can support the channel in the most possible way. Anyways, let's get in today's video. Before I go into the transfers, I'm going to first talk about the World Cup. Well, Cristiano, Bruno Fernandes, Diego Dalot, they're out. They're out of the World Cup. And really, well, let's put the delusions on the side. Let's put delusions aside. I never went into this game thinking Portugal is going to win or eliminate Spain. I never, no, I would come here and be honest with you. I never expected Portugal to knock out Spain. One reason is Portugal has been playing so badly in this whole competition. I cannot even put it into words. It has been frustrating watching them. And I'm safe to say I'm not going to be supporting Portugal anymore because it's Cristiano's last dance. All right. And let's talk about from their beginning game, like their first game against DRC Congo. They played horribly. Oh my God, that was a horrible game. Congo swept them, and they were struggling in the whole competition. And it was just frustrating to look at Cristiano. And there is this time, obviously, I didn't finish the game. That's how I am. I was so frustrated I didn't finish the game between Spain and Portugal. But there is a time when I was like, oh my God, can this guy just retire? He's everyone is talking about him. Everyone is bashing him. You've done your best. We love you. It would have been nice. Excuse me. It would have been nice to see him qualify, go further. But again, you see him with an 18-year-old kid doing horrible things to him, and you're like, oh my God, can you please maintain your dignity? Try to maintain your dignity. Go play in these other leagues, but also play for 1 year or 2 years. Cristiano, don't get me wrong, Cristiano still got it like that. He's still a good player, but on what level? On which level? So it was really frustrating to watch, and I never gave Portugal a chance to even get into a round of 16, but they managed to do it. They managed to do that, and they faced Spain, and yeah, Cristiano Bruno is out. And let me talk about the Portuguese head coach. Oh my God, this guy, yo, he gives me anxiety. In his leadership, this guy manages to have Bruno on the team, and Bruno doesn't have any assist, doesn't create, he did not utilize Bruno to his fullest. He did not utilize his squad, because let's face it, Portugal has a good squad. They have good players, but this coach, oh my God, this good for nothing coach. I'm sorry, not sorry, but he was so frustrating to watch. This guy could literally, they won one goal, and then he went ahead and replaced an attacker, a striker, for a holding midfielder. Are you trying to literally go into halftime, for extra time? What are you trying to do? Anyways, that Portugal is out, and now You won't hear me say Bruno anymore until like we get into the Premier League season. And besides those players that I just mentioned, we have five players still in the World Cup. We have Lisandro Martinez. Last night, Argentine came back from behind and they did a very good comeback. By the way, I've seen like on my status on WhatsApp, like some people treat WhatsApp like a diary, and I'm some people. Every comment that I have, I'm talking to my friends because I'm not going to call everyone of my friends. Oh, please, I feel like no, 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 no. I'm going to put it on status, and people are going to comment, and we're going to have a conversation. So I saw a post last night. My friends were like, "If you post anything about Messi, I'm going to block you." I'm like, "Okay, no, calm down. You might not like Messi, but Messi is a good player. Like he is that guy. And you really expected Messi on the 65th minute. Yes, they were down two. You expected them to end the game like leaving the World Cup. Like, really, in your right mind, you expected Argentine to lose. Well, for me, it never occurred to me that Messi would really. Actually, my prediction, which I'm going to be giving at the end of this show, I think Argentine is playing the finals. I don't know with which team, France, England, I don't know, but they are playing in the finals. Mark my words. Because there is no way that guy, Messi, is not going to let loose. Moreover, if this is his last World Cup, we've seen his players from like the difference between Argentina and Portugal. These players from Argentina, they look like they're playing for Messi, like they're working for him, like they're working together with him. But everyone on the Portugal team, it feels like they're working against Ronaldo. Like, yo, his work is not to go collect the ball from the defensive whatever. That's not his role. His role is to be there on the attacking line, ready to like net it. But you see, anyway, I'm talking a lot about the World Cup, and we're only here to talk about Manchester. Let's gather around and regroup and come back, okay? Because I was starting to get too, you know, heated. Lisandro helped Argentina beat Egypt 3-2 in an entertaining round of 16 match to book a quarterfinal against Switzerland. He's now the only United defender still in the World Cup, which is very crazy. And we have also other players. We have like Kobe Meno, Marcus Rashford. I still count him as our player. In for England, they're still in the run for the World Cup. And we have Mazlawi, and also we have Senelament for Belgium. By the way, this was crazy. This was crazy. Guys, don't stone me, but obviously you can't stone me from your screens. So that's the only security that I have right now. On 4th of July, people are celebrating 4th of July in the United States of America. And America goes to play with Belgium. And guess what Belgium does? 4. So they made USA celebrate 4th of July with 4 goals. Like, I cannot even fathom how all these people were talking crap about World Cup, like, don't come in here, don't come in here in our country. Visas were denied, like parents were denied to go see their kids play on the field because apparently America doesn't want immigrants. Okay, now they have humiliated them, and I've seen like people were talking about, oh, actually, US has been there for quite some time. Like, they delayed to leave because they could have left in the first knockout. Anyways, let's move on to latest links to the Reds, which has been confirmed. Like, the latest link to Manchester United has been to Chelsea midfielder Andre Santos. These are all talks. For me, listen, I'll come here and talk to you guys. I'll come here and get frustrated. Me and you, like, we will be frustrated together. But one thing I will say, I'll confirm when I see Manchester United releasing a statement. Okay? I'll confirm when they release a statement. But for now, it's just talks. It's just talks. All right? And Andre Santos is a Brazilian. He is reportedly open. Okay? He's open to leaving Chelsea after his first full season featuring in the squad. But the Blues have a price tag in the region of 50 million euros. Well, Manchester didn't want to pay 85 million euros for Fernandez, but now we see 50 million. But is really Santos who Manchester really wants? Well, the Brazilian, he is 22. He signed for the Blues in 2023 from Vasco da Gama in his native city, that is Rio de Janeiro. And he was subsequently loaned back to his boyhood club to complete his season, which was followed by a loan move to Nottingham Forest. And also, he's made his debut for Chelsea at the FIFA Club World in 2025. And he also featured in 43 games over the course of last season. All right. And United have reportedly agreed a transfer fee and contract with Atalanta and Brazil. But again, is Santos who really need? But still on the same course of signing and rumors. Well, this is Michael Carrick saying he cannot wait to lead the group, which is Manchester United squad, forward next season, and for those special European nights to return to Old Trafford. And he said they're ready to return to Old Trafford and to kick on and give us fans a great moment, and that United is all about. Well, the players are expected to start returning at Carrington for preseason tournament this Thursday. Today is Wednesday. So on Thursday, they're going to return. I'm talking about players who didn't get a call up for national team, and also players who were eliminated in the stages for World Cup. And, but United are yet to really complete any first team signing after being priced out of moves for Elliot Anderson and Mateus Fernandez. But Michael Carrick has really guided United, to a third place. They finished into the Champions League qualification, which will put a greater demand on a squad but has been left even shorter in midfield by Casemiro's departure and after Emmanuel Ugarte sustained a knee injury. United now has a priority of rebuilding the midfield department, but as it stands, Kobe Meno is the only fit senior option. Can you imagine in this day and age, 2026, Manchester United is now relying on Kobe Meno. Kobe Meno as our first senior option. Because now, obviously, Ogate is out for several months. Casemiro is out. Like, he left. So now anyway, you know what? Every single time I talk about this, I'll be like, no, Claire, come back. Your only job is to sit and wish good to the team and just wait for whatever signing they're going to bring. Okay? Now, Atalanta's Ederson is set to join in on a 38 million euros deal subject to a medical which is taking place after his post-World Cup break. There also could be 3 new midfield additions this summer. Well, we don't know about that. With Alex Scott and Tchouaméni from Real Madrid, which, oh my God, we've been talking about Tchouaméni from like the end of last season. Even now, nothing, no advanced talks, no medical, nothing. It's just like talks. And let's talk about Real Madrid and Tchouaméni, right? It is being said that he's edging closer to a move to Manchester United, according to several reports. Well, earlier today, the Athletic claimed that United are ready if Real Madrid decide to sell Tchouaméni. It is also understood they would prefer to make sales before funding further arrivals, and United have held talks to ascertain their stance. Well, they have officially made their bid. They have shown like they're interested, but have they made any advanced talks? No, nothing. Anyways, Tchouaméni, needless to say, United would really have to do some work to tempt the Champions League winning midfielder into moving to the theatre of dreams. A separate report also revealed that Tchouaméni would command a similar fee and a salary to Casemiro, who left Real Madrid for United in 60 million upfront deal to wages of 300 50,000 million a week. Huh? No, 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 not million. Oh, okay, okay. That's a stretch. It's 350,000 a week. Anyways, let's just leave it to people. Let's leave it to the signing management. Let's leave it to whoever it is. But it would have been a good idea. It would have been a good option to replace Chouameni for Casemiro. Okay, because Chouameni is a good addition. We cannot even deny that. And before I leave today's show, let's talk about what teams, the countries that are going to join the quarterfinals. We have France that is going to be playing tomorrow with Morocco at 10. Let me tell you, Morocco is a good team. I'm going to give you my prediction. Well, I'm going to give you my prediction for the World Cup. We have France that is going to be playing Morocco tomorrow. And my prediction is I don't see France losing to Morocco. Well, so I'm picking France. And we have Spain on Friday, which will be 10th of July. We have Spain playing Belgium. And I'm giving this to Spain. I am giving this to Spain. No way about it. And we have then there is another one. There is England and Norway. We also know the friendship between Jude Bellingham and Erling Haaland. He actually predicted this. Haaland predicted this in one of his TikTok videos. He was like, "I am going to be playing." Well, the first time he said he's going to play Mbappe, but then he was like, "He's going to hurt me to play against Jude Bellingham, and but I don't care. A game is a game, okay." But now it's happening. Jude Bellingham is going to be playing Erling Haaland. Best of friends, they're best mates, okay. And this is a hard one for me, but I'm going to give it to England. I'm going to give it to England. So we have France going into the semifinals. We have Spain going to the semifinals, and we have England. I don't know. And then the last one, Argentina, Switzerland. Obviously, Messi is going through. I said this the beginning of the show. Messi is going through. So we have Argentina, we have England, we have France, and then we have what else? Spain. Well, and I feel like if you ask me, France is either getting to the finals with Argentina, but Argentina has a spot already. Like, I'm just saying this. They upload it. If it backfires, well, haven't you lost a bet yet before? Okay, if you haven't, then stone me. Anyways, I'm joking, guys. This was fun, quite fun to talk to you guys about, but also removing the frustrations from our United management. It has been fun. It is always fun talking to you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And before I leave, remember to subscribe. By now, I know you've found value. You found value to this show. Subscribe so we can become and stay a family. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.